and gentlemen, welcome back to our dinosaur tournament arena. As you can see here, the bracket looks a little bit different than last time, mainly because now it'll actually work. Before we get into the video, though, you're gonna be seeing this exact same message for like the next 10 videos. I'm sorry, but it's for important reason. As you can see on your screen, we have a brand new plushie that just came out. It's my boy right here. It's actually the Kaiju Capi logo. It was inspired by Godzilla, inspired by my logo, and we made this beautiful creation. Now, I know it says petition launches in 18 hours, but that's from the time I'm recording this. By the time you see this, it's already out, so if you can, click the first link in the description and go get you a beautiful Capizilla plushie. I appreciate you guys. If you saw our previous tournament video where we did nothing but carnivores in this battle, it was good, but like it didn't flow. Today, it's gonna flow. As you can see here, we've got a battle taking place here and here. The winner will get put in this arena here, with the same thing happening on the opposite side. The winner out of this one and this one will get transported to this one, making there 4 dinosaurs, and then a battle, and then a battle, and then the championship. Whoever wins the championship, sorry, I'm kind of speeding through this, but you'll see what happens soon. Whoever wins, I'll open this gate, and they've got a nice scenic route all the way to, you know, not a lot that they're gonna eat because obviously this is herbivores only today. But I mean, they do have a more open area to drink and they do have leaves and plants and stuff. So like, they still have food over here. Or honestly, if they just want to stay here being herbivores, they can. Regardless, we are about to get into things today. So let me introduce you to our competitors. As you can see, we got a Therizino. He is going to be going up against the Triceratops. Now, we don't have a ton of herbivores that'll actually fight each other, so I had to kind of nitpick through this, you know what I'm saying? We got a Stegosaurus right here, and I actually looked up, the Stegosaurus will fight the Torosaurus. So, that'll be the next fight, and then we'll have the Patchy versus the Stiggy. And as you guys know, these are the hard-headed, you know, hard-noggin dinosaurs. I think they'll fight. And then in the last fight, we've got an Anki versus the Crichton. I've never even seen this one, but they kind of look the same, so they're fighting today. Obviously, we're starting off with an absolute banger. We've got my boy, Therizinosaurus, looking absolutely beautiful with the giant claws and whatnot. And we're going to go ahead and release the other one as well. We got to be fair, releasing them at basically the exact same time. And who do you got in the first battle of the day, bro? You got Therizino, you got Triceratops. Let me see the size comparison here, actually. It's not too bad, all right? I think I have the herbivores able to, you know, start fights. Before we get into the first fight, let me go ahead and pause here, actually. I know I mentioned it in the intro like I'm gonna do for a few more videos, but as you see here, we've got about 7 days left for Capizilla before he's gone. So if you guys haven't, please head over to makeship.com and go to the petitions, or you can just click the first link in the description, and I think the first link in the comments. Make sure to check that out for me. We still need about 130 supporters here, so if you haven't, please check us out. It's literally the logo of this channel. All right, anyways, back to our regularly scheduled program here. We're probably gonna have the Therizino and the Triceratops fight soon, but we're also gonna go ahead and release the Stegosaurus and release the, who's he fighting? The Torosaurus, just to have like 2 battles going at once. Now that we only have 8 battles, no, I'm tripping, 8 dinosaurs instead of the 10 we had last time. If you guys remember the 10 dinosaurs, it kind of threw off the balance of the tournament. So we had to decrease it to 8 so that it actually flowed. By the way, this Stegosaurus looking mighty beautiful. You are gorgeous, sir. All right, I'm already just gonna speed things. Oh, hold up now, I don't have to speed things up. As we can see, the Triceratops and the Therizino kind of looking sideways at each other. We might have us our first battle. Look at the Therizino, bro. That is a scary look, and here we go. In the first battle of the day, let's lock in here with the Triceratops. Already doing some good damage, I would say, to the Therizino. Let's see how much damage. Actually, we're not even going to check on damage just yet. We're just going to lock in with Theri. Ooh! That looked like a nice scratch. Ooh, look at the Therizino. He's kind of beaten up already. And I think he's got low, look, he's definitely got low HP. My boy is beaten, he is bruised, and he is not feeling good in our first ever herbivore tournament. Let me check on the HP. Bro, I thought the Theri was gonna actually at least advance out of the first round. Triceratops at 70% HP. Goodness, and it is the same as any other battles that we've been doing recently. As you can see, their, you know, their traits, they don't have anything that would actually help them. Clearly, it's not helping the Therizino. And if we lock in with the Triceratops, literally no traits. So, like, no boost in damage, no boost in whatchamacallit, defense. What you doing dancing over here, bro? Get to work. See, if this starts to be a battle over here, which it should be, I think... Oh, look, he's turning. Yep, he is turning, and we have our next battle. I was going to say I think the Stego would win this battle just because of those spikes on that tail, which he did just smack him with it, and he just drained 50% basically of his HP. Goodness absolute gracious, the Stegosaurus is an actual monster. And he got back-to-back hits on him. Ooh, 7% HP for Toro here. Meanwhile, he hasn't even... Okay, there you go, doing a little bit of damage. And I do mean a little bit. It's only 17% damage. Yeah, Stego definitely won the first round. We'll pick back up when they start fighting again. Oh, hold up now. I literally just locked in, and we're back with this battle. The Therizino at 64% HP, though, is not going to be probably in good health after this fight. If it's a fight. Okay, it's not a fight. They just kind of stare at each other down. I'll respect it. I'll be back with you guys when we actually have a battle. And hold up. They're kind of sizing each other. Never mind. I'm not leaving at all. Looks like the Triceratops already wants another piece of the Therizino, and I can't blame him. I mean, while the Therizino has a lower HP, and the Triceratops is now back at max HP, it's probably a good idea for him to rush. Ooh, 31%. Ladies and gentlemen, if you pick the Therizino, you pick wrong. As you can see here, oh my, Therizino goes down. And it is now time to go to the next round. I totally forgot, you know, being, whatchamacallit, herbivores. I need to put some, like, plants over here so they'll eat. I'll be right back. Okay, so I put the Triceratops some food over here. The Therizino's not going to matter. He's not going to eat him, obviously, so we'll just let the Triceratops rock. Hopefully that's enough food for him for a little bit. Is he even hungry? Oh, my boy's not even close to being hungry. That man is full. Speaking of full, we're about to have this fool right here get obliterated. Oh, I don't know if y'all noticed this, but I've got a whole group full of just baby goats over here running around, not really doing anything. This guy's, is he dead? Is he in the water? I don't know what he's doing. But I mean, the other goats are just having a magical time, all right? They're just chilling. I don't know why I did that, but I just didn't want to delete that area, so there they are. And ladies and gentlemen, we already have our round 2 battle. It's gonna be Stego versus the Triceratops. We're gonna go ahead and do this side of the tournament first. And then when we get whoever wins this battle, then we'll start on the second side, if that makes sense. All right, let me make sure. Okay, Stego is going to need some food. So let's let Stego eat real quick, and then we'll let Triceratops do the same thing. He's already eating. No, don't go in there. Hold up. Let me close that gate. Y'all can no longer go back through the gate. You're in the tournament. You signed up for this. You didn't really, but you might as well have. You are here. Okay. Their food is dwindling down, so I'm going to go ahead and just remove every piece of food in their environment. I am sorry, but y'all got a battle. Now, let me know in the comments, the herbivore Stegosaurus versus the Triceratops. Who do you think is going to have that battle? I'm hoping they fight. They fight soon. Hold up. It looks like they're already kind of looking at each other. The Triceratops just starts things, bro. I like it. Look at them already sizing each other up. They have noticed each other, though. They didn't fight, but they have noticed each other. So I know there's about to be a fight soon. Triceratops slowly turning around. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, round number 2. Stegosaurus versus a Triceratops. Who's going to win out of this, bro? I mean, if I had to take a guess, I'm probably going Stegosaurus. Ooh, hold up now, 66%. We'll see how much damage this does right here. Oh, yeah, Stego is definitely, I wouldn't say definitely. There's still definitely a chance for anybody to win this, but at least from the first fight, or the first move that I just saw, I'm thinking that the Stego definitely has the upper hand here. We'll keep locking in. Yeah, Triceratops took out. I don't blame him at all. He was losing. Look at Stego over here going to get him a little sip of water. You know, he was like, hey, you know, actually, now that I'm thinking about this, I'm kind of giving the either the Anki or the Anki lookalike a free pass to the next round. I don't think either of them will lose to the Stiggy or the Patchy. I don't know why I just said that, but I just thought of it. Anyways, Stego, Triceratops, they're kind of just chilling right now, so I'll pick back up when we actually have a battle. I think we may be having another battle. The Stegosaurus just made some super loud noise, so I'm assuming that means, hey, come fight. Then here we go. They're both back at 100%. Wait a minute. Oh, the Stego's hungry? Wait, how is he already hungry? You just ate over there, bro. Okay, well, we'll see what happens in this fight right here. That'll decide if I feed him. I'm probably going to have to feed him. The Triceratops isn't hungry. Actually, they're both kind of getting hungry. So we're going to wait and see what happens in this fight right here. See who loses the most amount of HP. And then we'll go back to feeding them a little bit. 36% to 68%. Stego would still probably win, even being hungry. Okay, so I just separated them, and as you can see, I gave them both food. This has easily been our best fighting competitors of the day, even though we've only seen, like, you know, 2 other fights, but you know what I'm saying. Easily the best, so I'm gonna make sure they're in their best shape going into, you know, their next fight. All right, their food gotta be all the way back up now, so let me go ahead and just erase magically their food, and they should be getting to battle soon, so I'll be right back again. Oh yeah, lock in, ladies and gentlemen, and they're both around the 80% mark. Pretty fair fight, and they're both not hungry anymore. Stego was slowly losing HP because he was hungry, even though he definitely won that last fight. Oh, goodness, bro. That Stego tail is exactly why I said that's the one that I pick. Even though, you know, I was gonna pick the Therizino, but like, seeing what the Triceratops was doing, it was kind of insane. 9% HP for the Triceratops. Meanwhile, Stego still hasn't even been hit yet. Is he gonna get hit once? Okay, he got hit once, and then Stego just scared him off, basically. 70% HP to 11 right now. Stego's gonna be moving on to the next round, where actually, we need to plant him some food over here, and we also need to plant some food over here for the winner of this side. All right, next battle, I'll be back. It might be game time here. They're kind of turning, well, they're both turning towards the water. Maybe not. Maybe they'll get a sip of water. They'll see each other across the pond, and then they'll go to attack. I don't really know. Stego looks like he's trying to make the Triceratops fight, which is smart, seeing that he has below 50% HP. But the Triceratops is being smart. Ah, never mind. No, he's not. Look at him. He's getting down with it. It's game time. The Triceratops, if you picked him, guys, I am sorry to tell you. He's about to get fried here in about 3, about 2, about 1. There he goes. Down goes the Triceratops, and on goes the Stegosaurus to the final round. We'll go ahead and wait for the beautiful Stegosaurus to get into the final battle arena. We'll close the gate on him. And now you have all the food, you've got some water. Let's go ahead and start the second half of the bracket here. Being the Pachycephalosaurus and the Stygimoloch. Stygimoloch, is that how you say his name? We got Stiggy versus Patchy, all right? Who do you guys think is gonna win in the battle of the Pokemon-like dinosaurs, bro? This always has reminded me of a Pokemon. I don't know what Pokemon, but you get the idea. I'm pretty sure these two will fight each other, but either way you look at it, I don't think either of them have a chance to win in this tournament, but we'll see. It is gonna be the battle of the hard noggin. So we've got this guy with just a solid noggin, and then, you know, Stiggy with his solid noggin with spikes, though. I think Stiggy looks more cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, Patchy or Stiggy, and let's get after it. I'll pick back up when they fight. Uh-oh, maybe they've noticed each other? I don't really know for sure. Okay, maybe they didn't at the same time. I totally thought they noticed each other across the pond here. I'm starting to think I need to make this area a little smaller, maybe? Or will they just fight now? Uh-oh, I mean, they're kind of floating around each other, guys. Are y'all gonna fight? I'm about to just box y'all in. All right, it's starting to look like a battle of the fittest, I guess, because clearly they're not fighting each other. I mean, they're just over here standing literally right next to each other right now, not doing anything. So I've boxed them in even more. Maybe now, though? Is this about to be a fight? What's happening here? I mean, it looks like they're sizing each other up, no? They're kind of just high-stepping right now. I'll pick back up if we actually have a fight. If not, I'm just going to wait till their food goes all the way down. Let me speed it up. I'll be back. All right, well, the internet clearly lied to me. Don't believe everything you read, all right? They're not going to fight. I was told that Patchy and Stiggy would fight, which is why I put them into the arena together, but clearly not. Let's go ahead and release Anki. And the one that looks like Anki, forgot his name. The Christensaurus? I ain't never heard of that one, I'm not going to lie to you, so I'm going to have to pick Anki in this battle. Wait a minute. Okay, I didn't know it was like a baby version. Okay, nah, I've got to go ahead and get him out of here. Okay, let me release this one instead of the one that we just saw. Is that guy tiny too? What is this, a tiny Stego? Oh my goodness. I don't even know who to release in here for the Anki. Let me do some more research. I'll be back once again. I mean, technically Anki is roaring at the one we released initially, the Christensaurus. But I feel like that wouldn't even be close. So I got to release at least somebody his own size, which is going to be the Iguanodon. I know he's a little bit bigger than Anki, but like, look at his hands, bro. Why he kind of got direct? Oh my, look how he steps. It's like he's breaking his hand every single step. All right, we'll let him rock. We'll see what happens over here. Hopefully the Iguanodon and the Anki actually fight. I did go ahead and just lock them in over here so like they don't have to fight. Well, they might fight. They're not even in the tournament anymore and they're fighting. I respect it. I respect you too. Whoever wins out of that fight, I'll give them some food too. But for right now, I think the Anki kind of see, by the way, we got the bumpy version of Anki. As you could see, the beautiful green version. I love this version of Anki. Doesn't give him like any trait boost or anything, so don't think it does that. It's just the skin. And bro, let me go ahead and tell you one thing. If the Anki doesn't fight the Iguanodon, wait a minute. I might not have to tell you anymore. Time out. They might be fighting here in a second. Okay, maybe they won't. If the Anki doesn't fight the Iguanodon, I'm just gonna let Anki go to the next round here. And, well, that doesn't make sense either because, wait. Anki did just roar at the Iguanodon. We'll see here in a second. I'll just let it rock, guys. I'll be back if something happens. Hold up now. Am I locking in? They're kind of moving. I feel like, bro, this man right here, Iguanodon, could smack somebody across the face and send them to the next round. Meanwhile, we still have this fight going on. I mean, the Triceratops is kind of just getting thrown around a little bit. And meanwhile, again, this fight is not taking place. So really, the left side of the bracket is the ones that actually want to fight here. All right, bro, I boxed them in even more. I mean, I'm making this battlefield as small as I possibly can to actually initiate some battles. Of course, it's still these two in here. I'm about to send one of them to the next round. They're actually the only ones fighting. Oh! And the Kentrosaurus is the one that gets the dub. Hey, you know what? Hey, you might be going to the next round. Yeah, you know what? Let me go ahead and delete this wall for you, big fella. Introducing the Kentrosaurus into the next round. Maybe we have him fight Bumpy. I mean, I don't know, I don't know if he will or not, but like, oh, hold up, look, he's roaring at him. Yo, I respect the Kentrosaurus. This man is actually, he's trying to do some things here. Definitely respected in this tournament. Can I put a wall? Thank you. All right, so what we're gonna do is act like the first round here was between those two. Seeing that Stiggy is not gonna fight, Stiggy nor Patchy, they're both just slowly dying over here. And I don't think they'll do anything to anybody else anyways, so we'll see what happens between Anki and Kentro over here. And whoever wins goes to the finale against the Stego. I'm kind of hoping it's Anki versus Stego because, like, I feel like Kentro's the smaller version of, the Stegosaurus, so we'll see. Right now, I'm gonna let them feast for just a little bit here, let them get their food up, and then we'll see what happens. I will pick up now when we actually have a fight. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, they're not about to fight. This is not gonna be a fight, and now the Anki's getting hungry. So what we're gonna do is have a finals between the Stego and the Anki. Anki basically got a free ride over here. He was able to, like, not do anything to anyone and somehow end up in the championship. Let me know who I should have put up against each other in the comments, because clearly, no, absolutely not. You will stay back there, okay, big fella? I know you did decent earlier, but you did nothing against the Stego, or Anki, so yeah, bye. Now, it does say Anki's hungry, but as you can see, we've got food over here to eat, so all we need Anki to do is eat real quick, and then hopefully we'll see a battle between Stego and Anki for the championship. All right, Anki's not hungry anymore. He finally started to eat, even though it says he's starving still. But we do have a battle. At least we have a battle. All right, I probably should have waited until he ate. But let's see how much damage that's gonna do. Oh no, don't die already, don't die. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Stegosaurus is your champion. Now, I will say, Anki was a little bit hungry, so it was kind of like a cheese ball move of me, but he did have 70% HP. So, like, the Stego did 70% HP with one move. I feel pretty certain that he was going to win that fight regardless. So we're going to go ahead and destroy all of this stuff and introduce Stego into the absolute wonderland that is Food City over here. Yeah, go ahead. Where are you going? Are you being disrespectful? You being ungrateful? Oh, you want to just stay over here next to the dead body? Got you. All right, well, let me know if you picked Stegosaurus in the comments for the herbivores. And let me know any other tournament-style battles you guys would like me to hold. They'll be better than this one as far as, battles and stuff like that. But I had to, like, jerry-rig some things. There's not a lot of herbivores that will fight. Anyways, let me know other battles. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.